Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Raju Upadhyay from CIMAGE College, Patna, Department of IT. Today, we are going to talk about the very interesting feature of advanced Excel. That means how we are going to make use of index function along with the match function to beat the feature of Vlookup. Vlookup has lots of constraints. Like whenever you are going to search a value, your search value has to be placed in the first column in your selected table range. And then the item which you wanted to search, that has to be placed the right side of this search column. But using this index along with match, that kind of barrier or constraint is removed. Now you can search a value in the reverse lookup also, in right lookup also. So now let's go through the concept of this using an example. In the last video, which we have created yesterday, we talked about this match function, how we are matching the value from the list of value in a column, and here how we can get the value in the list of value in a row. Now we have to combine index along with the match together to make it more dynamic. So if you select your product ID, so based on the product ID, the corresponding either item name or your rate will be displayed. So what we can do is we can write a function out here. We'll write equal to index, because we have to use match within an index. So write index function. We have to mention the array. So this is my array from where we are going to look up the value. Then we'll write comma. Then we are going to have row number or column number. So out here, the value which I wanted to search, I wanted to get it from the product ID. So in order to get the product ID from the product ID list, I'll be writing a function called match. Match. Their lookup value is my product ID, which you will be selecting from the list, is available on D2. So I'll select D2, comma. Obviously, product ID is available or it is listed in this particular range. We will select this range, and that has to have the exact match. So we'll select 0 for the exact match. So this has happened for our product ID. For the product ID corresponding either item name, we will find as a reverse lookup, or we can find rate, which is available right side of product ID. For that, again, we will be writing another match function. We'll select either product name or rate from this D3. So I'll be having D3 as a lookup value, comma. Your item name or rate can be matched from this particular range. So we'll select this. And again, this has to be the exact match. So I'll write 0 and we will close it. Now see, if I change the product ID from P0052 to P003, if I select this, automatically for the product ID P3, we are getting the item name, which is a mouse. And you can notice out here, we are able to search, we are able to do the reverse lookup, which was not possible at all in the case of VLOOKUP. In the VLOOKUP, we used to select the range, the search value, the lookup value has to be the first column, and the search value has to be the next column to the search column. But here, we are entering my product ID and their corresponding name we are getting in the reverse way. Now, you can change. I don't want to see the item name. I want to see the rate of this particular mouse. So I can click here and I can select the rate. So we're getting the rate of this mouse, that is 150. Now, again, we can change here. We can go for product ID, let's say P006 for the keyboard. And I don't want to see the rate of the keyboard. The rate of the keyboard is 300, which you are getting out here. Now I wanted to know the name of the product. So I can say item name. So we are getting the item name as keyboard. So this index function along with the match function is having a much more flexibility than VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP had so many constraints. However, if you are going to make use of index along with the match, so you can do the lookup either in the right side or you can do the reverse lookup. So that's all for the day. I hope you must have enjoyed this video. In order to understand this video, I have already created two videos. One video for index function, and yesterday I created a video for match function. If you are clear with those two videos, you are able to understand very easily this index along with the match. Thanks for watching this particular video.